Hi, Professor Jeremy here, and this is my self-reflection. I know I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to kind of jump right into question one here. So, got my notes ready. So, what have I noticed since starting Full Sail and this class? I expected to have to work pretty hard, as I knew that balancing life as a stay-at-home dad, freelancer, volunteering, and still serving in the National Guard would be a challenge. I'm honestly comfortable, though, transitioning into Full Sail because I consider myself someone who jumps headfirst into anything, really. And MCBS is kind of that route as well. So I think overall things are going great, but I still struggle with a work-life balance, and that's my challenge. I realize it, and I've been trying to develop, a sense of mindfulness, being present in the moment. But one thing I am confident and happy about is that this class gave me an idea on what I can expect in the future, that I have some flexibility to shape my projects towards my future goals, which is fantastic. So, question two, coming full circle with this month, how do I feel it went? So, I feel like my own worst critic. Based on the chart, I would classify myself as a strong proactive, but definitely at least a mid-innovator person. I know that I work hard, I'm self-driven, so I tend to go the extra mile because I want to be seen as a leader. And to be a leader, you probably should be the one to take the first step. So coming back to school, though, after 7 years working in project management in a technical career field, it just helped me develop strong attention to detail. So some of this educational process really does come easier. With that said, though, there's always room for improvement. I feel that hitting things hard early, remaining engaged, helping keep the momentum flowing. I think the only real risk I took this month was just an aggressive schedule for when I wrote my scripts, filmed, and then edited my content. I don't know if I could have improved the time management all that much with how classes were structured, but there certainly were some pretty late nights involved. I want to thank you for your feedback because it really helped provide me with feedback that I needed to know that how I process information is on track. So I want to thank you for that. Question three, self-advice. If I were to do this month over again, what would I change? So it's easy to talk about how I'd manage things, but in all honesty, I know that I need to work on team building. And that's hard for being online. I mean, I know enough myself to deliver a good presentation if given all the guidelines right up front. But what I also know is how difficult it is to bring a team together from experience. So delivering a final project where everyone is feeling accomplished and productive. This month, the team I had to work with was my family. So I spent a little too much time behind the scenes causing late nights. So I was kind of stressing with some emotional things and such. So my advice to myself would be just to kind of breathe and not pressure myself so much. Nobody remembers a good thing about a bad winter. I guess that would be my advice to myself. So question four, now what? What actionable changes will I make going forward? So what is life without changes? I didn't come back to school looking to build an employer-driven portfolio. Although I am taking steps to have a backup plan, my goal is to create my own path forward while, bringing a feeling of ethical accomplishment, kind of like we discussed before in our exchanges. So what will I do differently? I need to proactively find a way to be more purpose-driven, crafting a message into each project that will help reverberate my mission statement, which I'm still working on. That intention is the challenge for me with that. But I just want to leave with just a few last thoughts. When I left active duty in 2004, I ended up chasing money. And now I'm not going to say I didn't grow professionally or personally, because I did. And I spent over 20 years being that go-to person that got things done. It's easy to fall into being stagnant once you reach a plateau. I spent the last several years of my career just feeling like I hit a brick wall, and it led me here. So getting back to that mission statement, we were just talking about, I've learned that when you only gauge success by the outcome, that you're missing all the important things along the way. So I guess my key point is that goals are important. Defining actionable items are important, like in this question here in the self-reflection, but I feel it isn't the only way. And I feel that for me to get the most out of this program, I feel if our lives truly are the moments along the path, then they're not the beginning or the end, but what we do along the way. So that's what my hope is. So I want to thank you very much for the month here. That's my self-reflection. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to seeing you in sociology in the future. So thanks.